Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a quick little video on my labor and delivery story. So it all started on a Tuesday, on March 14. I had my regular doctor's appointment. They just check you every when you're farther along. You have a doctor's appointment every week. So that week I had it on a Tuesday. So I went and they just checked to see if you're dilated. Since it was closer to my due date, they had it check, but I wasn't dilated at all yet. So they told me that I had to go back on Friday just to check if I was progressing. So that day I just had my regular day, my regular stuff that I do. And yeah, so that day I remember that it was in the night. Me and my husband were watching TV, and I just felt like the urge that I needed to use the restroom. So I went, and I was bleeding. So I got really scared. It's my first baby, and I came and told my husband, and we rushed to the hospital. We got there. They made me change. They did make me stay overnight just to see if it was normal. But they did have said that it was due because it might have been that the doctor might have hurt me, so that was the cause for me bleeding. And so anyways, they had me there. They kept checking on me throughout the whole night. I remember that on Wednesday morning they had my doctor come in, and he just checked me. He said everything was fine. He just sent an ultrasound technician to check on the baby, and they said everything was normal, so they sent me back home. But I remember that on a Wednesday, the nurse that was there had told me that I was already starting to have contractions. So they had checked me, and I was 1 centimeter dilated already. So the nurse said that I probably would be back soon. So they just let me go. And I remember that day my husband didn't work, so we were out. We went to the DMV, and I remember because I wanted to change all my last names on my IDs, because we had barely recently had gotten married, so I had to go do that. And so we went, and I remember being at the DMV. My contractions were getting like more painful, but not as painful to the point where I couldn't take them, but I was in sort of a pain. So we came home. We slept. I was sleeping good. My contractions would be like 5 or 7 minutes apart, but they weren't as painful. The whole night I wasn't able to sleep on Wednesday. I just kept getting up, because my contractions just kept getting stronger and stronger, and they kept getting closer. So I just remember not being able to sleep that day. So my husband, when he got up the next day, he asked me if he should go to work, and I said, yeah, I'm fine. I'm pretty sure that I was going to be able to handle them. So he left. He came back home, and everything was okay. I kept walking back and forth, trying to not think of the pain. But yeah, and then after like at 7, my contractions just started getting really painful, to the point where I seriously couldn't take it anymore. So we went to the hospital, and yeah, they just made me change to the same routine. And they had me there Thursday. They kept checking on me, and they checked me, and I was still dilated to 1. So it was so frustrating. I was in so much pain. My mom was actually there with my husband, and I kept telling her that I wanted the epidural because I couldn't take it anymore. It was really, really, really painful. So they just had me walking. They told me to go walk for like probably an hour and a half, and I kept walking and walking, but the pains were just so much for me that after the walk they made me go and lay down. But I kept I couldn't. I just wanted to be up because it was so painful. I didn't want to be laying down, but they said that they had to be monitoring the baby's heart, so I had to lay down. And soon after, my pain started getting closer and closer and really strong. So I kept telling my husband, no, just go tell them, because I can't take it anymore. So the lady came, and she started checking me, and it wasn't even 30 minutes after the walk. After the walk, I was already dilated 5 to 6, so they said that I was able to get the epidural. So they came in. For some reason, they didn't let us record in there, and they didn't let my husband, my mom, or anybody be in there. So I was in there alone with just the two nurses, and I was so scared because when I had my contractions, I kept like twisting because I couldn't take the pain. So when the lady was coming in to put my epidural, she had told me that I couldn't move at all, because if I moved, it wasn't gonna work, or I could get seriously hurt. So I was really scared because I didn't know how to stay still through it. So I had to pinch myself. I literally had to pinch myself in order for me to stay still. I was just thinking of how am I gonna do it. So that's the only way I was able to stay still. I had to pinch myself. And yeah, after that, I didn't feel anything at all. I was able to sleep. I was just, back to my normal self. I was able to sleep through the night, but the thing is the nurses kept coming back and forth, so I didn't get enough rest. But yeah, like around 4 in the morning on Friday night, one of the nurses came and checked me to see how far I had been dilating, and right when she was gonna check, my water broke. So she had already told me that I was already fully dilated, so she just had to go call my doctor so he could come in. But the thing is, he took so long to come, so he probably would have been born earlier, but he just really took so long. After that, he came, they started telling me to push, and I did. I didn't feel nothing at all, like nothing. I didn't feel any pains, nothing. I didn't even know when to push, because they tell you to push every time you feel a contraction or when you feel pressure, but I didn't feel anything, so I didn't even know when to push. That's why in the video you might see like myself just being there and like thinking about when to start pushing, because I literally didn't feel anything. But yeah, I will be putting the videos after this, and I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
All right, with the baby, huh?
Scared.
Huh?
Do you feel pressure?
Yeah.
Okay, take a deep breath. Deep breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Close your mouth. Push. Push. Everything in. Make number 2. Number 2. Okay, make number 2. Make number 2. One more time. And push. You're doing it. See? Almost there. Out of here. Here.
Otra vez. No. Okay. Okay. Descansa.
Push again, okay?
Before pushing, take a deep breath, okay?
Okay, take a deep breath. I'm sorry. Still great, huh? Good. Doing good. Good job. Good. Good.
Another one?
Big one, huh? Big one. Big one. Come on. Big one. Good. Wonderful. Doing great.
Are you taking video?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take videos of the baby stuff.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You can buy it.
Get out. 5:30. Bien bonito se ve. Bien bonito.
Do you want a cup cold? Do you
Yeah.
want a cup?
Okay. The baby's cold. Esa cámara. Esta camarita.
And just cup here, okay?
Huh?
You can cup here, okay?
Right here.
Yeah, it's a bit of We'll add this in one day, right?
No, you told her. You told her 28.50.
To 28.50.
Daddy, you wanna take picture
Take
of
a
the?
picture.
Recording.
Yeah, it's a camera.
Let's do it again.
6 pounds, 5 ounces.
6 pounds, 5
Daddy.
ounces.
6 pounds.
28.13.